What's up, Aries? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So June 2019 is here. I feel like this year freaking flew, but here we are. So let's jump into your reading and let's see what's going on. Now we're gonna take a past, present, future look for the month of June 2019. And this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries signs. I'm actually an Aries Venus. So I was reading up on that, and what that basically means is your Venus sign, that's how you love. Okay, so I love the way an Aries would love. And it made so much sense because it was just like, you need somebody who is very, loving, but at the same time, they're very self sufficient. They have their own things going for them. And you actually get bored if someone's just like super codependent on you and like they just need to be around you all the time and they have nothing going on. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so me. Like if I'm dating a person and they have no ambition, it won't last. Like we got to take over the world together. I can't carry the weight, you know. So let's see what's going on, Aries. And guys, remember that on Instagram every day I do post a daily energy, High Vibrations 44, if you want to check that out. Okay. So the energy that we have here, Aries, is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So when this card comes up, this could be a situation where maybe someone's being a bit promiscuous, maybe there's cheating in a relationship. But with the Five of Swords in the reverse, whatever conflict is attached to this, it's like you're really just trying to avoid that conflict. Honestly, I see something toxic that you guys are dropping and leaving in the past. Things that come out about this, maybe someone feeling like their energy is being drained, or maybe you're draining someone else's energy. Anything that I talk about here, guys, it could be your energy that comes up or someone else's energy. Okay, so yeah, something that you guys, it's like you might have to be powerful and drop something. So let's see what's going on here. So the first card that we have for your past, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So this is a blast from the past. This is when someone or something from our past comes back into our life, whether it's you reaching out to them or possibly them reaching out to you. So let's see why this card is here. We have the Lover's card. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Seeing something for what it is, taking the blindfold off, some sort of reconciliation here. For some of you, maybe this was with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. For others of you, this could have just been the approach that you were taking with this. So the Knight of Pentacles, for, some people may say it's the slowest moving knight. It's not necessarily the slowest moving knight, it's just the most careful knight. And it's the knight that usually makes the least mistakes because they're so meticulous with every single step of things. Okay, so yeah, there definitely could have been someone from your past that was coming back into your life. Now with the next card that we have the Star card in the reverse. So that's when we lose faith in something or someone. So let's see what this is here for. Four of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody lost faith in something. They had to guard themselves from someone or from a situation. And that's what brought stability. Now, I feel that this was something that at first someone didn't want to believe what was going on because we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So this is someone that is very intuitive and they feel everything that's going on, but they won't always say, okay, this is what's actually happening. And that could be a fear of what the truth is and having to deal with the truth and having to swallow the truth. Okay. The last card that you guys have for the past is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is when we find balance. Something in our life is dropped so that we can have balance. So let's see what this is. Why is this Two of Pentacles in the reverse here? We have the King of Cups. So that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So when the Two of Wands is in the reverse, there's a path that either we shouldn't be on, or it's just like someone who's feeling lost. They're not doing the right thing for themselves. So you guys, in this case, well, let me just pick these cards up. It's like you found balance by rejecting something, by dropping something, or maybe someone rejected you or dropped you. Now with the Five of Pentacles, if this isn't a rejection, then it could be some sort of financial burden. Okay. Let's go to your present moment. the first card that you guys have is you, the Emperor. So this card does represent Aries and Virgo, the Emperor. But this is someone who's very strong-minded. This is someone who is very influential, just like an emperor in history, guys. So someone who's going to have like a lot of say in what goes down. But this is a wise person. This is someone who's just been through a lot, and they can make wise decisions based off of their life experiences. So let's see why this Emperor is here. We have the Hermit card. Eight of Wands in the reverse. So you boss up and you protect yourself by removing yourself from something. There's a lot of introspection right here. So I like this combination, okay? Only because it's showing someone who's really just taking a moment to not talk so much, or maybe not reach out to people or to a certain person so much, because they just want to understand shit so that they could feel more powerful within themselves. So I see this as a very strong and powerful transformation that someone could be making within themselves. Just taking that moment of silence where you can really just sort things out in your own mind without any outside influences. All right. The next card that you guys have for this reading, for the present rather, and for this is the center of your reading, that's what I meant to say, is the King of Wands. So I love that, because with this being your center card, every single card taps into this. And for you guys being Aries, I don't really see King or Queen as like, oh, girl, boy. No, I see them as levels of power, in a sense, how powerfully we come off, or how strong we're tapping into ourselves. So this is going to be your strongest card here. So with you guys, having this at the center, it's like you're powerful throughout everything that's going on. And even if it could be a distasteful situation or something that you don't necessarily like, you're still learning a lot and you're still growing a lot within yourself. Why is this King of Wands here? High Priestess in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. So there is a decision that you guys are making, okay? And it's to really cut something off and reject it so that you can build in another area. I feel that a lot of you, this is actually really beautiful, because I feel that a lot of you may not be in a place where you're as confident or as sure of yourself as you usually are. But even throughout that indecisiveness, you still boss up and do what needs to be done. So for a lot of you, maybe you're hurting, or maybe there was someone else hurting in all of this, but it's like you still went into your power and you did what had to be done. And that's a huge thing. That's not always easy to do. Okay, it's very easy to know, okay, I have to walk away from this person, or I have to walk away from this job, but it's not always so, it's easier said than done. Okay, it's not easy to walk away from an attachment. So the next card and the last card that you guys have for the present moment is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So again, knowing that something needs to go, knowing that something needs to be rejected. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe some of you are dropping a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And we have the Empress card, or maybe you're letting something go in order to go in a new direction with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or to go towards something that's going to leave you very financially stable here with the Queen of Pentacles energy. All right, so there's actually something you guys are celebrating. So you're letting something go. It could be difficult for some of you to let this go, but a lot of good things come in here. Okay, and it shows that you make the right call with the Judgment card here by not putting effort into something anymore. Okay. So going into your future, guys, the first card that we have here is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So when this card comes up, the pages are messengers in tarot. So if it's not you completely stopping talking to someone, or someone, not talking to you anymore, then this is going to be a harsh sense of communication. I appreciate this card because this is going to be someone who's brutally honest. But when the card is in the reverse, it's like they're honest in an unnecessarily brutal way. So instead of saying like, hey, are you okay? It looks like you like gained 5 pounds. It's like, hey, what's up, fat fuck? So that's how this person would come off. It's just like, dude, come on. You didn't have to say that. All right, so let's see. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So some sort of secret comes out, guys, and people are fighting and arguing because of it. You have the Moon card in the reverse. Everything is on the table. Clarity is there. No more secrets. All right. And I feel that someone is turning their back on whatever this is in order to expand and in order to grow, because you're realizing that this was something that was forced, and that's what leads you to success. Whether it's your secret or someone else's secret, it still leads to success. Okay, so the truth does come out here, and mentally you guys know that you have to move past this. So you get out of your thinking stage, you get out of your mental hiatus, and you choose which direction you have to go in. We have the Seven of Wands. So this is someone who's going to really be standing their ground despite the adversity that's being thrown at them. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone is just moving past something. They're like, look, I know it's not going to work. There's a lot of manipulation here, and I'm sticking to it. I'm just not going to manifest this anymore. And whatever that is, you do get over it. Five of Cups in the reverse. So if there's any sort of loss or sadness, you do find a way to get past that. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Judgment card. So in this case, guys, I see healing. And I see someone making a good call to walk away from something, especially if there is some sort of injustice here. And with the Justice card in the reverse, it doesn't even have to be, like a cheating sort of thing. Just something where it's not true to you. Something that maybe could have been karmically placed in your life, but wasn't meant to stay in your life. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull you guys three cards of advice. Now, this deck that I'm using, it's the same deck I've been using for like 2 months, 3 months at this point. But this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay. All right. So let's get 3 cards of advice for the sign of Aries. Five of Cups, 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords in the reverse. A secret that leads to happiness. Okay, it doesn't matter what the secret is. Maybe the secret is something that's devastating because it looks like someone goes through some sort of loss, but that does lead to happiness. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I see someone having a new beginning that's very fulfilling because of this. For some of you, that may be in love. For others of you, it just could be something that you've just really been wanting in your life. Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so you're making the right call. It's saying, yes, there's a loss that's here, but you have this new beginning coming in. So be happy and be patient, because that's where you're going to be, in the future coming up. You're going to be extremely happy with something that you have going on. And the last cards here with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, for some of you, this could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And if that's the case, that you're dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, maybe you're not having the success that you want here. But I don't really see this as a person. I see this as an energy. I see this as someone that's just going to cut out anything that's detrimental to them. So have a wall against anything that's not going to serve you better. And it's so funny because this same exact situation had happened to me where there was something that I needed to decide in regards to... It was pretty much like where I wanted to move, because that's been something big for me. Lissette, where are you moving? Because I have to move in July. So I've been pulling cards on this for months, guys. And there's like a good 4 or 5 places that I kept asking about. And I'm telling my friend, I'm like, look, there's this one place that I really want to go to. And the cards say that it's going to be good for me to go to it. But then it shows heartbreak. And I'm like, so I'm scared, because would you go somewhere where it says you're going to excel and you're going to be extremely successful, but something's absolutely going to break your heart, And it's so funny because that was the one thing that was making me hesitant to go to this place. And this was like a week ago. And my friend looks at me, she was like, Lissette. I was like, yeah. She goes, aren't you heartbroken anyways? Because some shit went down, y'all. So I'm like, yeah. She's like, so bitch, go. This is your heartbreak. So guys, it's the same shit. Remember, when it comes to love, I'm Aries. So it's just crazy because that's what it was. It's just like, yo, yeah, I'm sad, but I have this new beginning coming in. And there's just a sense of patience for the happiness to just build and to grow. So it's just, tarot could be so funny, like when you're reading cards, because sometimes you could read something or look at something, and it just makes no sense. But then it's like, later in the future, it's like, wow, I totally get that. And I feel like that's exactly what you guys are going through. There's the loss of something that just didn't work out, but you're going into something new. You're going into something that's going to make you feel very good. So go for that, guys, and take on this happiness that's coming in. Okay, this is all you, Aries. Claim it. I love y'all. Now, guys, do remember, before I shut this off, that you can find me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44, if you want to check out my daily energy, stalk my life a little bit. And then if you guys would like a personal reading, I offer 30-minute readings, and I offer question options. So I pull 3 cards for the questions. Now, if I do need clarifiers for those questions, I do. And then when you guys purchase the questions, there's no limit on how many you could purchase at once, because I know that there's people that would just purchase one and then come back and come back and come back. So you can purchase more than one, guys, at once. And yeah, whatever y'all need. I love you guys. I'll be back with your June mid-months. Take care, Aries. So sorry, guys. I forgot to pull an oracle card for you, so I didn't want to forget that. Okay, so let's just do that super quick. All right. What sort of guidance do you guys need right now? I was just... you guys got the same card as, what did I just do? Oh, no, they didn't get this, but it was part of it for Pisces. But yeah, when I finished recording it, I'm like, 16 minutes, that's too short. I know I talk way more than that. And I'm like, oh, that's because I forgot to do something. Okay. Let's see. So with what I see here, guys, the card that you guys got was love. Okay, very self-explanatory. So for a lot of you, this could be something that hits close to home, that hits close to your heart. But it's showing that there's something that you have a lot of passion in, but maybe it's depleting your power, or some sort of power is being taken away from you because of whatever it is that you have passion for. So you're being asked to reflect right now. Okay, now it's like there's new beginnings that want to come in, okay? But there's a purification process that you guys have to go through before this happens. We have the completion card here in the reverse. So there is a cycle in your life that just needs to be cut. And needs to be cut, and you need to reclaim that power so that you can go towards what's truly meant for you. And whatever this is that, is maybe taking your power or making you not seem as powerful, whatever this is, it's debilitating. So there's really going to be a sense for you guys to have to go, dig in deep and find what it is that's going to make you reconnect to yourself so that you can claim this new thing that's coming in for you. So what is it that's incomplete, or what is it that needs to be complete rather? Okay. Where it's like you're not living your best life. You're not doing things at your highest potential. All jokes aside, guys, and you guys know I always, love to give you my point of things. As people who love the way that you guys do, where Aries loves love, okay? You guys really, really love love. And it can be easy sometimes to just get so immersed in a person. But it was funny because I was looking at a situation that I was in not too long ago, and it's like, when I looked back at, like, because I do my books and all that, so even if I spend 25 cents on gum, like, I'm writing it down. I know everything, what's coming in and what's coming out. And there was something in my life that I thought was so good and so amazing, and it wasn't. Okay, it definitely wasn't. But I'm looking back and I'm doing like my books, and like, tax season just passed and all that, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, while this was in my life, my income cut in half, like in half. Imagine making half. But I didn't even realize it. And I'm sitting here all jolly, like, oh, this is great. This person is great. This thing is great. And then I'm just like, oh my God, it was taking away so much and I didn't even realize it. So it's like life is trying to give you guys something new and amazing. And there's something that's drawing for you. And, you know, that high priestess kept coming up in the reverse for you guys. So you got to make sure, you know, like, is this really good for me? Or am I really just trying to see it in my way? Am I being stubborn right now? Okay. So with you guys being the trailblazers of the zodiac, right now you got to be the trailblazer of your own life. You don't always know what's going to come, but there's excitement in that. Okay. There's excitement of that discomfort of the unknown. And once you become comfortable with going into the unknown, that's when you're ready for success. And that's, you know, whatever success means to you, whether it's wealth, whether it's just having good love, whether it's just knowing who you are and living authentically. Okay. So now I can tell you guys goodbye for real. I love you guys. You know, whatever this is that's holding you back, see it for what it is and cut it at the source. Take care, guys.